focus. And a song written by Travis Green. The word says, when I'm ready to give up, Lord, you won't let me go. You keep holding me. When I'm ready to give up, Lord, you won't let me go. You keep holding me. I was watching a video with my best friend. It was a little boy. He was proudly and carefully carrying a cup of coffee to his mother. And she told him, "You're doing great. Take your time." And he was taking very slow steps to make sure he wasn't going to mess up. As I was watching, he was coming to the door and his mother said, "Now be careful coming through the doorway." It's where the living room and the kitchen met. The floor started to do a little bit of a decline. He got to the door a little bit and he spilled a little bit. She said, "It's okay. Just keep going." He got to the kitchen floor and he went to take a step and he spilled more. He looked down disappointed. She said, "It's okay." He just spilled the rest of it and dropped the cup and he stepped back into the living room. The mother, with a very loving, kind voice, she just looked at him and she said, "Did you panic?" In that moment, I thought about Peter. When him and the disciples were out on the water, it was a storm. They saw what looked like a ghost far out in the distance. And they said, "Now that looks like Jesus." And Peter said, "If it's you, Lord, then tell me to walk on the water." Jesus called him over. He said, "Come on." Peter walked out on the water and everyone was amazed. Now remember, there was a storm that was going on all around them. And in that moment, the waves started to clash and fall all over the place. And Peter took his eyes off of Jesus. Now we all know what happened after that. Peter started to sink. He started to fall deep into the ocean, and all he could do was cry out to Jesus for help. Now, if you've ever seen the movie The Chosen, the way they depicted it was such a beautiful moment. Peter started having almost like flashbacks, as if he were ready to lose his life. And as calmly as the mother did with the little boy carrying the coffee, Jesus reached down into the water and he pulled Peter up. He said, "Oh, Peter of little faith." But on The Chosen, through tears, Peter just kept saying, "Please, don't let me go." In our Christian walk, how many times have we as believers, we get frustrated, we get disappointed, discouraged, even hurt. But God never gives up on us. As we carefully carry the cup of the gifts that God's instilled in us, or the cup with the task that He set before us, just remember to stay focused on God. Even if the contents of that cup starts to spill over, don't lose sight of God. Stay focused. Believe that what He's willed for your life will come to pass. But you gotta believe. You gotta stay focused. When life starts lifing and the storms start raging, keep your eyes on Jesus, not what's going on around you. He's not gonna let you go. Because in those times where you just can't keep going, Jesus will carry you through. At the beginning part of that song by Travis Green, it's called "Won't Let Go." It says, "You fill me up, strength for the journey, always enough. When I'm lonely, you're there. You're everything I need. Love all around. You'll never leave me alone. Know that you'll never be alone in the journey that God has placed before you.